Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome back to this week's portfolio update. And I know I hate to say it because every time I show the slightest bit of optimism, the Fed comes in out of the woodwork and just ruins the whole thing. But I'm going to say anyway, like things are starting to get better. Like now, if this is the first time you're looking at my portfolio, you may look at this and say, "Wow, this guy is doing very terribly." And I do joke around that, things are in the red or whatnot. But no, I'm pretty happy with the way things are right now. I mean, with the Nasdaq down like over 33, 30 some odd percent. I think we're doing pretty well. And this is a huge chance, a huge sobering couple of years away for me to learn a lot about the stock market, and a huge chance for me to build all my positions. And so far, it's paying off. Like, we got Tapestry, which is just now 3x'd. SHD, nicely in the green. VOO, nicely in the green. Gevo finally closed above $2, which is a pretty big step. Intel finally got above $30. Google is closed above $92. Things are looking better. So it is really easy to look at, so much red and be discouraged. But so far, things are looking up. We are only 11.9 grand in the hole, which it sounds like a lot if you're new to my channel, but this is an improvement, and only 14% down. So things are very slowly inching their way up. Now, again, watch the Fed come out next week and ruin all that. Now, as far as what I've been doing with the portfolio, as people who have followed me for a while know, I've been very slowly in a multi-year endeavor. I'm trying to get my portfolio to the point where most of my position is in SCHD and VOO, with about 5 or 6 individual stocks that I highly believe in, and then one weird stock. Now, that, as I said, that's a multi-year endeavor, and I don't know when that's going to happen. That's the overall goal. But as far as recently, because I think SCHD and VOO are in good positions. Earlier, I think last week, I sold Revolve and put the profits into this. So I think we're in a good spot. And I took some time this week to focus on some of my individual stocks. I put some money into Google, and I will probably keep putting money into Google every single week, because out of the individual stocks, this is the one I feel the strongest about as far as its overall future. It makes a lot of money, and I don't have to tell you what a big player Google is. I also bought some AT&T this week. I know, I just couldn't stay away. And in future weeks, I might continue buying more into AT&T. Now, there is a stock that I'm not invested in, but it's on my watch list that it made a pretty big move this week, and I kind of want to talk about it. Hyliion this week went up 40%. Now, I'm not a Hyliion shareholder, but those who have been following me for some time will know that I was a Hyliion shareholder in the past, but then I wasn't. I'm not going to go into the details. It's water under the bridge, but let's just say I'm no longer a shareholder. However, like I said, I've been watching it this whole time just to see where it's gone. And so far, pretty big week in the company. And I tried to look into Twitter, and there have been a few posts it made about talking about fuel savings, and Josh Robbins explained the RX and whatnot. But what probably happened, in my opinion, and those who are watching this that know more about this than I am, tell me if I'm right or wrong. But I think it was this right here. Hyliion appointed Jay Craig as the new chairman of the board. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I don't know too much about this guy, but I mean, he seems to be a pretty well-renowned leader in the commercial vehicle space. He's got a very solid background, and I mean, just looking at his bio, like, he seems like the right man for the job, and I think the market is behaving accordingly. Now, how do I feel about this? Like, is this enough for me to get to buy Hyliion again? I'll level with you. Like, this is all good news, and this is the same comment as with the Gevo appointee and also the Palantir Cloudflare deal. Like, all this is good news, but like, I need to see the results from this before I determine whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. Like, it's really great. It's a really great setup with this new appointee. But like I said, I really, really need to see the results. because, and I don't want to get too in the details with Hyliion as far as my past with them, but let's just say, in my opinion, I feel misled by the company. And if I'm ever going to invest again, I need to see the ERX out on time, and I need to see it do well. And if the stock price is higher, much higher by the time that happens, fair enough. That's perfectly fine. I have other stocks to invest in the meantime. Like, I'm pretty sure Google is going to be just fine. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.